very good afternoon to all. I, Bitada Badgeri, and my dear friend Sahil Mankar welcome you all to the closing ceremony of the unique e-InspirUs 2021. The last 3 days have been intense, filled with productive, fruitful, exhilarating, and memorable events. And today we are here to conclude this glorious event, the e-InspirUs 2021. As a school, I must say that e-InspirUs was like a challenge for all of us, and I can say this with surety and pride that JBCN completed this challenge with flying colors. The last 3 days have been like a roller coaster ride, where in spite of all the ups and downs, internet glitches and network failures, we've still been able to achieve a lot, and we're not only pleased but very proud that the learners put their best foot forward in all the activities that they were a part of, whether solo or as a group. Like we had mentioned at the start, that we will not let any barrier dim our enthusiasm and zest, and we actually proved that right. But every journey has its end, and every path does stop somewhere. Our very own e-InspirUs too comes to an end today. The participants were at their best, exhibiting the spirit of competition and enthusiasm in all activities under every quadrant. We are really thankful to each one of you for providing us some very exciting moments. We congratulate the winners and the participants both.
Today, all of us, from the principal to the SMT, the core committee to the housemasters, year leaders to teachers, admin staff to student officials, and not to forget our wonderful parents, have created something beautiful, something that we can all be proud of. A big thank you to each one. Sending out immense gratitude to our lovely parents for helping us with the management, and sometimes even sitting out throughout the event and being a pillar of support and motivation to our learners. Thank you. Last but not the least, we would like to give special praise and congratulations to all wonderful participants. It is mainly their efforts and enthusiasm that has contributed in raising the overall standard of this unique event. On that wonderful note, we say goodbye to one and all. See you all next year, hopefully in school. Until then, take care and stay safe.
Respected board members, fellow principals, SMT, coordinators, housemasters, house captains, cultural captain, sports captain, learners, parents, and teachers. On behalf of JBCN International School Parel, it's a pleasure and an honor to welcome you to the closing ceremony of e-InspirUs 2021. After 3 weeks, yes, 3 weeks of 100% first ever virtual InspirUs, after terabytes of fun, after hundreds of hours online events, after many thrilling competitions, it is time to announce the winning house, the house that will engrave their name on this trophy. Well, it is the house that showed creativity, that showed a very effective game plan, a house that overcame lots of obstacles, a house that showed a lot of sportsmanship, friendship, and teamwork. Which house do you think will engrave their name on this trophy this year? I know you're anxious. I know you want to know which house is the winning house. But first, I need to thank some very important people. Thank you, Mrs. Pinky Dalal, our founder and chairperson. Without your vision and your passion for education, we wouldn't be here tonight. Thank you, Mr. Kunal Dalal, our Managing Director. Without your passion for education, for innovation, without your passion for sports and your competitive nature, we wouldn't be shaped into the organization that we are today, and maybe we wouldn't have e-InspirUs. Thank you, Mr. Sharam Karua, our CFO, for being the person that is always concerned with the quality of the experiences that we're offering to our learners. Thank you, Mrs. Priya Nair, our COO. An inspirational, educational leader with many years of national and international experience. A calm, guiding star in all of the domains you can imagine, including academics, innovation, and processes. Thank you so much, Mrs. Lamia Tambawala and the head office academic team for all of your support during e-InspirUs, and especially for your patience with all of us, with all of our teams during this 3 weeks of competition. Thank you so much, my fellow principals. Mrs. Deepika Chatterjee from Morivali, Mr. Arjun Rao from Oshivara, Mr. Sumit Dargan from Chamber. Without your support, without you allowing your SMT members, coordinators, faculty and staff to help us out, JBCN Parel e-InspirUs wouldn't be the success that it is. Thank you so much for being part of this big family. A big thank you to my SMT, Ms. Sangeeta, Ms. Nita, PYP teachers. Thank you so much for planning, organizing, and hosting the Little Picasso, Little Einsteins, coordinating the annual concert, and making our learners sweat with the physical challenges. Every smile on their faces, every whoa when they saw their magic wands working was priceless. Thank you so much. Miss Nilu, Miss Manya, house masters, Miss Sapina, Miss Sakina, Miss Tamana, and Miss Hetal, the PYP team, and the mentors. Thank you for preparing our learners to show a lot of creativity, a lot of thinking outside the box, and for planning innovative, challenging virtual events for all of our learners. Thank you so much for that. Mr. Chanderdev, Mr. Fred, Mr. Ashok, Mr. Satish, Ms. Nupur, Ms. Tejo, Mr. Mahesh, house masters, Ms. Nisha, Mr. Paresh, Ms. Mehek, and Mr. Kamlesh, mentors, and secondary school team. Thank you so much for amazing battles in the virtual scenario. Our learners showed a lot of friendship, a lot of resilience, a lot of preparedness, and they put up a big show for us. Thank you so much for all that. Now, a special thanks to Ms. Nupur and Ms. Kritika for planning the flow events tonight, for helping with the editing, for helping with the closing and thank you ceremony that you're watching right now. A big thank you to Mr. Nilesh and the admin and support staff. You made a big contribution and you're a big part of the success of the e-InspirUs 2021. You transformed JBCN Parel into the house of e-InspirUs 2021, and you paid attention to every little detail to make sure that our learners had the best experience and competitions possible. Thank you so much for all your help with that. Sorry, I know you're anxious. I know you want to know which house was the winning house, but I just have to thank one very special group of people. And that group of people are all of the pre-primary, primary, and secondary teachers that dedicated countless hours, days, weeks, planning, preparing, training learners, supporting learners, giving that pep talk before events just to make sure that you learners did your best out there when you were competing for your house. Thank you so much, teachers. You know who you are. And now, if you're ready, drum rolls for the winner of e-InspirUs 2021. And the GG House, the Gallant Gladiators, is the e-InspirUs 2021 winner. Congratulations, GG House.